Welcome back, everybody, to the Colorado Rockies franchise. An 18-13 start. Pretty good. We have to have a pretty solid season because we're going to take a look here in a second. Our previous two seasons, 61 wins, 69 wins. We have the GM rating at C and a low job security. That's not good. We got to finish above 500, but we have a really good start. 18-13 is pretty good. We continue to improve from there. Hopefully we have an over 500 season. Now, somebody that hasn't got off to a good start is Ezekiel Tovar. He's only batting 184 here in his first 114 at-bats, 5 home runs, a 232 on base. His OPS is only at a 592. That is not what you want to see. Now, obviously, it was still early on. We're here in the month of May, and we're going to continue through May. But still, you like to get off to a better start than that. You don't want to let this linger. Kind of happened to Brenton Doyle last year where he got off to a really bad start, and I was like, oh, let's just turn it around. It just never turned around. So hopefully Tovar can. So we sim out the couple weeks here. We take 2 or 3 from Baltimore. We sweep San Francisco, take 2 or 3 from Texas. Then we get swept by the Angels. And that's going to bring us to this series, a 3-game set here in New York to take on the New York Yankees. Right now, we're 26-19, so about the same, just a game and a half back of the Diamondbacks. Run differential still looking pretty good, even though we've lost 3 in a row. But we're hanging around. We're looking good. The Dodgers, I think at some point they're probably going to take over. They're right now 26-22, maybe underperforming a little bit. But let's take on a really good New York Yankees team. Obviously won the World Series a few years ago, so this will be a pretty good test. But as you can see, Tolia at 350-4 after the last 12. Amador's killing it. Junior Camanero's killing it. That is great to see as a 13-game hitting streak coming into this game. So we'll see if we can extend that hitting streak, a little bit of pressure on us. Wow, Devers actually has an 18-game hitting streak, so even better. I do like seeing this, just seeing like what's going on around the league. But Clark Schmidt on the mound for the Yankees. 3-3 ERA at 3.2 and then a 1.18 whip. Look at that walk rate at 4.4. So you know he's not going to give up a lot of walks. So we're going to have to hit the ball here. And here comes Junior Caminero. Can we extend that hitting streak right off the bat? Rips that one foul. Look out over there at third base. 1-2 with 1 away gone here in this first. And that is going to be out in front, way out in front. Ground ball out there for out number 2. So coming up here, Carter Field. 14 home runs. What a great start. I'll tell you what, in this ballpark, that short porch over there and right, man, he is made for this ballpark. I don't know if I'd really be pitching to him. All right, 2-2. Hangs that one. This one is ripped, and it's going to carry out of here. Carter Field, number 15 on the season. I'm telling you. You know, in Colorado, is that gone? Maybe hitting off the wall. Possibly. I don't know. But in here, in New York, yeah, that was hanging up. Maybe that's a home run in Colorado too. But in this ballpark, you don't need a whole lot. And give Shane Bieber the early lead, looking for win number 5. He has just been, look at that walk rate, 2.2% walk rate. Man, Bellinger's off to a really good start. Bieber has been the guy. So far, that decision of going after Shane Bieber has really worked out. He is the absolute ace, something this team desperately needed. Puts May in the second spot. Let's take a look at this Yankees lineup. Rhys Hoskins hitting the ball well. Last 10 games, obviously got to deal with Aaron Judge. Jason Dominguez having a pretty good start. See Judge with 12 home runs on the season, batting 280. Anytime you face this guy, you got to be very, very careful. But Bieber's been on the money. 0-2 here to Judge. Swing and a miss on the slider. Perfectly there on the corner. A 1-2-3 first, but Bieber has been so good. So Tovar's improving. He's up to 220, so he's gotten the average up. Good to see. I'd like to see the power up a little bit. I was hoping for a season of maybe 30 home runs from this guy, but not here, and that is not a good swing. He's 3 away from 100 career home runs. 0-2. Hung that one up a little bit. And that is just going to hang up a little bit too much there for the out. Hopefully that was going to drop in, but it does not. So Della Amador coming to the plate. 254 average here. And he rips this one for a base hit. So what we have first and second here in this second inning with 2 away. Try to get some more runs on the board. And getting the start today is Drew Romo. Limited at bats, but hitting pretty well. You know, obviously been waiting for this guy. And, of course, probably the year we sign a catcher, JT Realmuto, this guy's going to step up and play well. But that's fine. You can see 1 home run, 6 ribbies, limited at bats. I mean, if we have to get this guy more playing time, no doubt about it. As we were going there in a 3-2, but he draws the walk. So we'll have bases loaded here with 2 away. Brent Doyle, a chance to do some real damage here. Got to extend this lead as much as you can against this Yankee lineup, especially in this ballpark. As we're going to foul that one away. The lighting's a little strange here, too. It's like hazy. It's real weird. And probably should have went after that one. Should have went after that one on 3-1. All right, 3-2. Runner's going to be off. Get something in the gap here. Probably everybody's scoring. 3-2. And we'll take the walk. So he will walk in a run, and Jordan Beck will score. 2-0 lead, so at least you get something out of it. So Caminero looking for that hit to extend the hit streak and then knock in some more runs here. And he is out in front of that one, man. That was just wait a little bit. That could be a grand slam right there, but just too much out in front. Now it's a 1-2 here from Schmidt. Jeez. Terrible swing and a miss there for strike 3. At least we get 1. 2-0 lead here. Oh, he is absolutely pumped up. He got Caminero there. You can see the last series, this offense. Not good. 187, just 1 run off a solo home run. That is it. So we got swept by the Angels. But we've already bested that here in the first couple innings, as Tolia is going to have a 1-out double here in this 3rd inning. So maybe this is the ballpark. Maybe this is the spot to get the offense rolling again. So Tolia with his 7th double. As Heston Kjerstad knows about playing here with obviously the Orioles before. Rips this one in the center. That's going to get down. Diving attempt is no good. Tolia stays there at 3rd. Yeah, don't send him there. As Kjerstad will be into second base with a double. A big chance here in this 3rd inning. Tovar, here you go, man. Takes the cutter down low. So 2-2 pitch from Clark Schmidt. Can Tovar get going here? And kind of the same type hit, but this time even shorter, as that will be called. That was kind of the same type of off-the-bat movement. So it'll be up to Jordan Beck, who does have a single earlier and scored off the walk, as he rips this one deep to left field. That is a deep ballpark out there in the ballpark, and it's going to be at the track, out number 3. So we cannot convert in that situation. It's still a 2-0 ball game as we head to the top half of the 4th. 2 away. Man on first base. Caminero still looking to extend that hitting streak. And he will. That's going to get through for a base hit. And Junior Caminero extends that hitting streak now up to 14 games. You know, you never know sometimes when you bring over players in a big trade how it's going to work out. But I tell you what, so far this year, Junior Caminero has looked very good. And that will be it. As they will go to the pen. They will bring in Aaron Bummer here, a lefty-lefty matchup to take on Carter Field, trying to cut that power out. Obviously, the solo home run earlier, and he fouls away that sinker. Doesn't have as much power against lefties. He kills righties. 1-2, and hits this one, but more inside, jammed a little bit. Nothing there. Judge is there for out number 3. So we won't get anything at all. Still a 2-0 game, but the way Shane Bieber is pitching here today, that might be good enough. We'll see. As this Yankees team looking for their first hit, can Aaron Judge get it? And he'll take that. That's a nice take there. Got him on one of those earlier. 1-2. Now we'll try to go inside. Misses it, and it will get through for a base hit. So there is the Yankees' first hit of the game, and obviously missing a pitch over the plate to that guy. Just be glad it's just a single, because that could have been an absolute bomb. And now Hoskins, chance to do some damage too, Rhys Hoskins. But that's a ground ball to Tovar. We'll just get the force at second base. And the 4th inning. So Yankees finally get on the board with a hit. But They do not get a run out of it. Still a 2-0 ball game. So we head to the 6th. Here's Amador. And that one's going to get down for extra bases. Not sure if we'll send the runner or not. Judge with a really good arm. We'll keep him there at third base. So second and third to start off this 6th inning. A chance to really extend the lead here. And as here comes Drew Romo to the plate. Walked earlier. I mean, that's pretty good average. I mean, he's probably 1 for 2 with runners in scoring position. And, oh, that might be off the end of the bat. That might get down. And it will get down. Amador read it perfectly. He's to the plate, and he slides in there in time and is safe. 4-0 lead. Drew Romo. Kind of one of those things in the outfield where the swing looks bigger than it was, and you possibly go back real quick, but then it just drops in there. Maybe that's what just happened. But here comes Carter Field with 2 on here in this 6th. They still have the lefty matchup. Just still 1 away. Actually, he is not hitting well with runners in scoring position. Only 214 to start off this season. It's like one of the only things he's not doing well. Everything else he's doing really, really well. He's putting up like MVP numbers. Jams them, pops them up. Late on that fastball. That's what happens when you constantly are bringing those breaking balls away, and then you come in with a fastball, gets the job done. So that will be it for him. And they'll bring in Hunter Harvey, who's having a great season. .62 ERA. Man, lefties only hitting in the... I mean, both lefties and righties hitting absolutely nothing against them so far this year. Great start for Harvey. Trying to keep this at a 4-0 game as Tolia to the plate. And Michael Tolia rips this one deep. This one to the deepest part pretty much in that ballpark. That is a dead zone out there. And it is caught. That's a tough place to hit the ball in this ballpark. You can hit the right field all day. That wall is so short, but out there, yeah, that's tough. But Shane Bieber gets Bellinger well out in front for strike 3. And he is dominating here today. As Kjerstad to start off this 7th. There you go. Ripping into the gap. Heston Kjerstad looks like he's going to have double number 2 here in this ball game. So a leadoff double. Even though we got a 4-0 lead in the 7th, I still, and Bieber's pitching well. It's just you never know against this Yankee lineup, as that's going to get through from Tovar. The gun out there and right, we're going to test it. The throw, offline. Kjerstad will score, and Tovar with an RBI single to extend this to a 5-0 lead. It was a test. Aaron Judge out there has got a heck of an arm, so we were giving that the test just to see it. It paid off. As Amador's had a pretty good game here today. 2 for 3. Looking to extend it even further. Oh, that's hit well. That's a short porch. Get out of here. Get out of here. Adel Amador with the 2-run shot. 7-0 lead. I think he's a triple away from the cycle. Double, single homer. And Amador maybe taking over that spot. I wasn't sure. He was struggling earlier. We brought in Aaron Schunk. And oh man, Brenton Doyle rips this one deep. And this one's going to be gone. 8-0 lead here in the 7th. Dominating this Yankees team and trying to get away from that 4-game losing streak. But yeah, Amador maybe is starting to take over that position again. Great to see. So now 2 away in the 7th. Here comes Carter Field to the plate once again. 1 for 4 with that solo home run. Man on first base. And this one is ripped to the gap. Carrying out there and right into Carey's out of here. I did not expect that. As Carter Field will add his 2nd home run in the game. Number 16 on the season. That was about 108 off the bat. And we are dominating this ball game here today. Dominating. 10-0 lead here in the 7th inning. And we go to the 9th. There is 2 away. The Yankees did add a run, but Bieber is still in the game. Looking for that complete game. Saved this bullpen. 0-2 pitch to Luis Arraez. Flies this one to center. Doyle underneath of it. And there you go. Out number 3. And that is a big win here in this first game of the series against the Yankees. And Shane Bieber dominates. Goes complete. Great to see. I mean, that is an ace right there because you do not see that too much nowadays in Modern day baseball. I mean, complete games are, I feel like, a rare thing. We showed the power. Only 2 hits allowed today from Bieber, but Doyle, homer, Amador, and Carter Field with 2. Yeah, he's up to 16. I mean, Brent Doyle has 10. As Bieber, 2 hits allowed, 7 Ks, no walks, gets win number 5 of the season. Looking down to the minors, Charlie Condon's hitting the ball well. That is great to see. Oh, Carreras is really struggling, but so is Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson is struggling. He's hurt at the moment, but right now he's only hitting 166, a 463 OPS. Not what I want to see. That is not really good at all. He'll probably have to be sent down, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send him down. I was hoping he'd be possibly a September call-up, but it's not looking that way. You know what? Let's bring up John Roberts, one of our draft picks. Let's send him up to Double-A, get him experience. He is a solid power hitter. We would take another one from the Yankees, so at least we took 2 out of 3 there. Let's see this start from Chase Dollander. So I'm going to hop into this game. A quick manage, maybe we'll hop in the spot. But I want to see how Chase Dollander does. I'm still obviously worried about him taking on this Phillies offense. Well, that's not a great way to start. Solo home run and 2 walks. At least he gets out of it. We get Doyle with a single, got 2 on. Caminero, that's an error. Run does score, and a fly out from Carter Field. Another walk. Another back-to-back walks. He already has 4 walks. That's not what I want to see. Solo home run from Tolia. Gives us a 2-1 lead. Another walk to Schwarber. But hey, gets out of it. It's just a lot of pitches. Lead off double. Ties this up, single. Fly out, and gets out of that with a strikeout. So it's a 2-2 game. You can see that energy's down low. Pitch is probably up with all the walks. Gets out of the 5th. That might be it for Dollander. Solo shot from Relamoto. Double for Amador. They change pitchers. They bring in Julian Merriweather, and he gets out of it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for Dollander. Man, he can only go 5 walks. Let's bring in Ross, Joe Ross. Stolen base, and get at it with a pop-up. Carter Field with a single. Tolia with a single. A walk, we got bases loaded. Kerstad single, scores a couple. 5-2 lead. All right, can we hold on to this? Sack bunt, another walk. Can we stop walking, guys? Jeez, enough of the walks. Caminero got 2 on. Carter Field to the plate. I feel like jumping into this. I want to get another bat with Carter Field. So let's do this. We're jumping into this with Carter Field. 5-2 lead. I feel like every at-bat. I just want to do every at-bat with Carter Field. I feel like every time I'm just looking for a homer. It's crazy. There's not too many guys I've ever played with where I feel like every at-bat, if you get the right pitch, or it doesn't even matter. It's just a home run waiting to happen. It's crazy. So they got 2 warming up, but if we can extend this lead, that would be even better. 1-0. Gets under it a little bit too much. It's still deep to center. It does carry right at the wall. He's a little bit, more level with that. That is a home run for sure. But Carter Field flies out deep to center. But Michael Tolia today, 4 for 4, home run, 3 singles. He is having himself a game here today. And, fouls away that cutter inside. That was a nice pitch to hit. He is 1 for 7 against Trevor McGill. So not really good numbers. 3 Ks. So history not really here on his side. And fouls away that fastball inside at 98. So tries to put away Tolia here to keep this at a 5-2 ball game. Hung that one up. Tolia gets a hold of it. Deep to center field. Will it have enough? And it does, off the wall. It's not out of here, but Tolia on his way to third. 2-run score. 7-2 lead. I wasn't sure if that was going to get out. It was going to be Rob, but Tolia with the triple. 7-2 lead. A 5 for 5 game. Man, I wish we could get one more bat with him. Try for a double. I don't think it's going to happen, though. So we can try to just close this one out, but oh, we got out of that inning. Nice. See if we can put this one away. Should with the 7-2 lead. Leave in David Bednar. Triple from Trey Turner. Ground out. Stevenson double. Scores the run. And that'll do it. So an 8-3 win. Dollander, 5 walks in 5 innings. 4 hits, 3 Ks, 2 earned. Does still get the win. That's why win-losses just really don't matter. But man, you got to stop walking guys. But look at this. We found this guy, Stephen Tate. He is an 83 to 93 possible potential. Probably an A, maybe a 70 overall. He was an unranked guy based off the draft order. And they're saying number 3. So there's a possibility we could take Stephen Tate there, who we found just trying to discover guys. That just shows you how key discovering is. It really is crazy. But as we won that game against, the Phillies and ended up sweeping them, now we have lost, as you can see. Got swept by Washington, swept by Cincinnati, lost the first game against the Dodgers. Not good. We have lost now 7 in a row. So that momentum we just had 30 seconds ago is now gone. Yeah, lost 7 in a row, 31 and 27. We are now 5 games back of the Diamondbacks. I was saying the Dodgers have jumped us now. Let's take a look. We're still in the wild card. We're right there. It's just we're not playing really good baseball as of late. But we're still in the wild card hunt. Pirates have it at the moment. But look at all those cold streaks going on. Not good. Not good at all. Tovar's only hitting 201. Yeah, Shunk's at a 192 average. So Amador's getting the start for sure against righties at 262. Let's go down to AAA. Let's see what anybody's doing anything good there. Hunter Goodman at 232. Is not really doing much. Charlie Cotton's hitting 300. Okay. 4 home runs. That's good to see. He's getting up there. I mean, key is like how many positions this dude can play. That is a big thing. But just continue to hit that way. Gustavo Ramos, our top pick, hitting 280. He is going up. That is great to see. 360 on base, 745 OPS. I mean, the ratio of stolen base and called stolen, not good, 10 out of 17. But still, look at Jose Torres hitting 307. Sometimes you just have guys coming out of nowhere hitting really good. And so far, Torres, 780 OPS, 362 on base. Emerson's still struggling. 240 down here in AA. Warming Bernabel hitting 272. He's got a little hot streak going. Johnny Woodson hitting 297. One of our draft picks. He's got 3 home runs. 766 OPS. So that is great to see from Johnny Woodson. He continues to improve. As for pitching, Bieber leads us with wins for 6. May's struggling a little bit. Dollander's on a hot streak now. Lowers the whip to a 1.42. ERA actually under 5. And Jaden Hill, he's having a great season. Feltner's struggling. Joe Ross he's only pitched 11 and 2/3 innings. Rasmussen's struggling. Same with Vodnik. So we have a couple guys, but he's only got a 1 whip. So, he's not, I don't know. I don't know if that's bad. But look at Shane Dunham, our draft pick. He is 5-0 in 37 innings pitched. Hasn't allowed a home run. 0.49 ERA, 0.81 whip. This dude is dominating. Well, we take him in the 2nd round this past draft. And man, Shane Dunham looking fantastic. Madrano, our number 1 pick, our first draft, struggling a little bit. Carson Palmquist is a quad A guy. He dominates down here, but you bring him up and he just struggles. But we might have to give him one more shot because I want to see if he can be maybe a long relief guy. And if he can become like a long relief guy, then maybe he finds a home. But if he cannot, then I don't know what we do. Quintero pitching well. Look at Doug Maniak. One of our draft picks a couple years in the 2nd round. He has not allowed a run yet in 18 1/3 innings. He's got 12 saves. Whip at a 1.09, but hasn't allowed anything yet. Just 11 hits. Man, he has been fantastic. As Will Warren, who struggled in AAA to start, is dominating down here in AA. I'm kind of happy just probably keeping him down here for a while. But if he continues to pitch ERA under 1 the next like month, we probably have to bring him back up to AAA. You really don't have much of a choice. You're going to have to. You can't just leave him sitting down there. And our other draft pick, Steven Bradford, not too bad. Whip a little high than I like, but, hopefully that improves. But we're not playing the best here in the big leagues right now. Lost 7 in a row, but still sitting at 31-27. Still above 500. If we could just continue to play well. We got to play, I just want to finish this season with at least 80-some wins. I can't even remember. I'd have to look back if I had the GM contracts on, because if we have them on, there's a chance that we could possibly get fired here. And I don't want that at all. I want to continue. This team, this talent, we got some really good talent in the minor leagues right now. So I think we're really not that far away from being a playoff contender, which we could this year. I think we got a roster to be a playoff contender. Now, a World Series contender, that's another story. We still need more consistent pitching, that's for sure. But we're there. We're working at it. Just got to continue to play well. And hopefully this season continues to go up and up and up. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.